And we are live, everyone. So we have a few people already waiting. So bonjour, everybody. Please let me know where you are from. So I'll start. Hello, it's Marianne from Normandy in France. We have Moira from the UK. Who else do we have? Come on, don't be shy. Monica from Poland. Judy from Michigan. I'm sure everybody's typing away. Meanwhile, my lovely husband has made me a lovely tea. Please let me know what you are drinking. Are you having tea or coffee or un jus de fruits, un chocolat au lait ou un chocolat chaud ou un thé au lait ou un thé au citron? Woo! He's made it with hot water. So I don't have to wait a couple of minutes. We have P from Canada, D Style from Montreal. Bonjour, bonjour. Velma from the Netherlands, Angela from Ireland, Eavila from Atlanta, Brigitte from Brighton, Monica from Milanovec, near Warsaw. Judy, okay, Judy is having coffee and dark chocolate. Oh. Bonjour, D Style. Caroline d'Allemagne. Debbie from Charlotte, Anna, New Jersey, Barbara, Allemagne, Tosca, Indiana, Kathy from Lake Orion, Betsy, Pennsylvania near Gettysburg, Yael from Israel, Denise, hello, Elizabeth from New Jersey, Smada from Israel, and it's 36 degrees over there. Well, much warmer than it is here. We've had to put the central heating back on. CJ from Ohio, Brenda from Wales, Alice from Vietnam, California, Minneapolis, California. My goodness me. Mary from Sicily and Catherine from Maryland. We've got Switzerland and Washington as well. Well, bonjour, bonjour, everybody from Normandy, France, and welcome to all of you from all over the world, it seems. And today our topic is again some rules from French Chic, and it is the 3 pillars of French Chic. I coined that term because really the 3 principles, they are principles if you like, more than just guidelines. They are important in a French Chic style, and I call them the pillars because they really are supporting French Chic and what French Chic really means. So really, in one word, if I had to really describe French Chic, I would take the word simplicity. But that is really yes, in one word. But if you want to go really deeper, you have the 3 pillars of French Chic. So you have keep it simple. Again, we have that simplicity. We have less is more. And we have quality, not quantity. So they are not the only guidelines in French Chic. Last week, we saw the 3-color rule. So that was an important one as well. And of course, let's not forget the knowing your body shape and knowing how to dress for it. Okay, so today the 3 pillars of French Chic. Do you know them? If you have been following me for a while, you will know them, of course. So in a nutshell, the 3 pillars of French Chic: keep it simple. Again, we have that simplicity. Keep it simple. Keep your style simple. Keep your outfit simple. Keep your wardrobe simple. Your capsule wardrobe simple. Your outfits, your accessories, keep it simple. A simple style is cannot let you down, if you like. If you try to make things complicated, if you think, oh, but I need this, I need that, things may let you down. Your outfit may become too complicated, they become fussy, they will not be visually harmonious, okay, and flattering. So the next one we have less is more. So less is more is in the same vein as the keep it simple thing. But it's more into less, for instance, fewer accessories is more flattering, for instance. Less, so we're having the less again, okay, so less detailing on a piece, on a dress, on a shirt, that kind of thing is more flattering. You haven't got things that are too fussy. Less, so we're having again fewer pieces of jewelry, for instance, fewer accessories, fewer detailing, that kind of thing. Also, that can apply also to fewer clothes, will be helping you more, will make things easier for you. So you have that less is more. And we have now the quality, not quantity. So prefer to go for quality pieces in good quality fabrics, well designed, well finished, that kind of thing, as opposed to buying 100 items a month from made cheaply, things that are not going to last very long, in fabrics that are flimsy, that are not of good quality, they will not be finished well, that kind of thing. And if you think about it, we have these guidelines. I don't know if you've ever heard about the quiet luxury we've heard about last year, especially. Well, when you think of quiet luxury in your mind, when you visualize outfits that show quiet luxury, you will think of these 3 guidelines. You will see straight away the keep it simple, the less is more, and the quality, not quantity. Okay. And again, we have, I'm just thinking about the less is more, also have in there that can encompass also the 3 color rule. Less is more, fewer colors makes it a more flattering, more visually harmonious outfit. So I will take your comments and your questions. So we have already some questions that I've received. Yes, please, thank you very much. If you can give me the thumbs up or some big hearts, because as you know, Lecoeur means the heart. A question from Anna. What is the difference between less is more and quality, not quantity? So the less is more, I've already explained just a minute ago. So we're going to be in the fewer things is better, the less is more, as opposed to the more is more. And the quality, not quantity, is favoring better quality garments as opposed to cheaply made pieces. And also that's going to mean buying less. And again, we're having the less is more. That goes with the quality, not quantity. Buying less, so fewer items, buying less, but better quantity. Less is more. I hope that is helpful for you, Anna. A question from Francis. Do all French women go by these rules? Well, they may not know those rules per se. We follow these rules throughout our lives, but we don't actually have maybe a terms telling them always the quality, not quantity, the less is more, and everything. But we do follow this rule. Most French women follow these rules. because that's the way we were brought up. This is how we see everybody around us dressed, or most. Of course, it's always a general rule, isn't it? Although things are changing, especially with the younger generation, because of being online and seeing other women dressed differently from other countries. So that has a bearing on the younger generation. But yes, so definitely the simplicity, we follow that. For instance, my outfit is very simple. You will see many French women dressed like that. As it happens, it's just 3 pieces. A top here is a sweater, simple, it's got nothing else, it's just in one solid color, but it is the quality quantity, it's in cashmere. A jean in off-white, wide leg, and nude ballet flat. Oh, sorry about that. Nude ballet flat. So it is very simple. Less is more again. And the quality. So I follow this guideline while getting dressed, but many women in France will dress like that very, very simply. A question from Kim: are these hard and fast rules or just guidelines? Well, I think they are more than guidelines. They really are. They really encompass and really the French style. They're not just a little guideline to follow here and there. They're really strong in Frenchic style, because you think of each of those pillars and you can see the French style. So they're much more than hard and fast rules or just guidelines. And if you follow them, you will follow French style. You will dress in the French style, Frenchic style. So these are really important pillars or rules or really strong guidelines. A comment from Faye: I see many French girls on Instagram and they don't seem to follow these rules at all. Well, yes, I can see some French girls on Instagram and other places who don't follow these rules. So really, the many Instagrammers are into fashion. The high fashion, the fashion changes all the time, and because they have to be in the public eye, they probably follow fashion, and it is not always and usually not the French style. So some French girls do, because I know I see a couple of them who are very much following the French style, but many others don't. So just because you're a French girl doesn't mean that you follow the French style, and especially if you are on the public eye, like on YouTube or Instagram, you are probably more into fashion than the French style. A question from Jill. I often see you refer to authentic French chic in your posts and comments. What do you mean by that? Well, I say authentic is very often instead of Frenchic style, because in order to make not a point, but to differentiate from other people who talk about Frenchic style but who are not French, and usually by reading the articles or sometimes viewing their YouTube videos or reading the article in magazine, whatever, they refer to a Frenchic style that's sometimes a little bit passé or very much can I say that They are describing a Frenchic style that, being French, I know that that person has not, it doesn't come from France, because so I think when you are French, you can talk about the authentic French style, the way you are actually living it. I've lived in France. Obviously, I was born in France, lived in France, surrounded by French people, French culture. And it's not just explaining a style and describing a style. It's not just, piece of that you wear, but what is behind it. Why are we thinking like that? Why are we dressing like that? So it's much deeper than the superficial article you can actually read from people who probably never spent 5 minutes in France. That, excuse me, that is the difference. For instance, I like to make the comparison. For instance, if you wanted to learn about Japanese style, Japanese decor, or Japanese food, or Japanese tradition, or something like that, I guess you would go directly to a Japanese person who was born and lived there, because they will know so much more of the culture. They will be able to tell you what is really, as opposed to somebody who may or may not have gone to Japan and read a few bits somewhere and say, oh, that's how they do it over there. I think if you want something really deep, really real, you need to go to the person who knows the most, and if this person would be natives. Please let me know if you agree, but this is my take on it. A question from Iris: how many clothes are enough so that we don't breach the less is more principle? I'd never give a number of clothes. It's absolutely impossible. We are all different. We have different lifestyles, and we live in various areas, different areas, depends on the climate. You may need less or fewer clothes. You may need more jumpers or coats in one place and another. For instance, when I was living in Mexico, so in the tropics, I needed fewer clothes than I have now, because here we don't have seasons. So if you live in an area, for instance, just like in the tropics, where mainly it's warm, you're gonna lose. So there's fewer fluctuations in temperatures. You're going to end up with fewer clothes. So I can't give a number, but the less is more guideline, the principle will depend on you. Okay, so look at your lifestyle, look at what you need. The less is more. Do you need 10 sweaters or 20 sweaters or just one? When I was over there in Mexico, I just needed one sweater, one light sweater. That was it, which I hardly wore. So, but here I have many more. So that kind of thing. So how can you apply each of these principles according to your lifestyle, to your taste, where you live, the climate again, the weather, and where you live? Do you have a large closet or a small closet? As so many variables that one cannot really give a number. So I hope that is helpful for you. A question from India: are there any other rules we should know about? So, of course, we have the 3 pillars of French chic. Last week, I mentioned the 3 color rules, but there are other rules and guidelines that, I may make, if you're interested, I may make other live streams about. Question from Smig: any recommended quality brands for very petite women? Reese, for instance, had a good collection. I did a video on that. and J. Crew, I think. Who else? I'm looking at some here. I think Bowden do them. I think many brands now do collections on petite. So please have a look around and have a look and search for petite. But yes, many brands do them now. Thank you very much, Solomon, for super chat. Thank you very much, because it is very supportive for me. It supports my channel. So thank you very much. Question from Nancy: would you consider would you consider H&M cheaply made? It's what I can afford. Well, you know, when we say quality, not quantity, it is the best quality that you can afford. For instance, these jeans are actually H&M, but they do very good jeans. And, you know, you can look, it is very thick denim. You know, it's difficult to see there, but it's really well done, and it's lined here. The jeans are good. They have pieces that are lovely, and you know, some pieces in H&M I don't like because the fabric is not right. Maybe thin, or maybe too much acrylic. But they have some gems, like for instance the jeans. I also bought what else did I buy from them? This one, I think. This one is H&M as well, and I really love it. It's really nice. It's warm and soft, and I like it. So it's good to shop around. It's good to have a look at things, because even from one brand, some things can be not as nice as others. Yep. For instance, H&M. For instance, Zara. For instance, Mango. Sometimes, you know, you like some things. And they have also some elevated collections in H&M, Zara, and Mango. You have some better collections than others, and things are of better quality. They're going to have cashmere, etc. So, you know, you can have really good things then. Oh, lovely tea. A question from Marie O'Brien. Are there any brands you recommend with high quality, but are more affordable than high-end designer brands? Massimo Dutti, I really like. This spring summer, I'm not too keen on the collection. Very much of, you know, a lot of loose things that I'm not too keen on. But I love the things. I've got jeans from them. I've got sweaters, trousers. Yeah, and I really like them. Massimo Dutti, and they are part of the Zara group, but they have good quality and they really are affordable. M&M are very good as well, but they obviously not as pricey as designer price, but still quite pricey, but very good quality. Lovely styling as well. Ralph Lauren I like as well. They have some collections that are affordable. I've got a few pieces from them. I've got a beautiful thick cable cashmere sweater in grey. You may have seen it. And it was not overly expensive. I have 2 or 3 dresses from Ralph Lauren, but obviously in Ralph Lauren you have an affordable price, and you have the not affordable price by many people collection, and you have something in between. So they have some pieces that are affordable, and they have linen, they have cotton, they have things like that. J. Crew as well, although I don't have anything from J. Crew. Banana Republic as well. I like them. Their things. I only have one things from. No, I have other things. I've got a coat, and when I went to America years ago, I bought a few things from Banana Republic. but we no longer have Banana Republic here, unfortunately. They always have good collections. Who else? Cézanne. I've got good things. I've got this beautiful coat is from Cézanne, and I've got some trousers from them as well. It's beautifully made and not too expensive, so it's affordable. So these are, other people can tell you in the comments also some other brands that they know that I may not have thought about. I hope that was helpful for you, Marie. Betsy, Marianne, I live in an area where people dress down, farming, and I find I need to fit in. I really want to dress a more French style. I did a live stream, Betsy, a few weeks ago about this very topic, about standing out or fitting in. So have a look on my YouTube channel in the live stream. You may see it. Caroline, with a simple style, the owner attracts the attention to the person, not the fashion. Exactly. And actually, Coco Chanel said the same thing. With a good dress, you notice the woman, but the wrong dress, and you notice the dress. You remember the dress. When you dress well, you see the person, but you have to be careful not being overwhelmed by the clothes you're wearing, or an outfit you're wearing, or a print too busy, or an outfit too busy. This is why the less is more. Otherwise, people will notice what you are wearing is just like they won't even see you. So yes, very good comment. Question from Janelle. What about special occasions? How do you dress differently from just every day? Well, French women don't have really extremes in the way they dress. Okay, so we don't do the very frumpy, and we don't do the really high-end over, with the hat and this and the ball gown. We don't really do that, but we very much stay in between. So we are usually décontracté, which means it's casual, or smart, but rarely over that. So we can wear a nice dress, but it will never be over the top. It still remain simple. A question from Gabrielle. Oh, I've got an ant on my wall. It is live, ladies. It is live. We have ants. Oh, honestly. Gabrielle, how do I know what is good quality? How do I know what is good quality? Is it the material, the label, or the price? I did a live stream a few weeks ago about quality, about knowing what is quality, but it's certainly not the price. It's good quality is something that is well made, in good fabric, well finished, and well styled. But you can get somebody like something like this, for instance, a second-hand shop. So it's not always the price. And sometimes you can buy something really pricey, but you may find it's so over the top pricey that you can find, maybe the same quality 10 times cheaper somewhere else. So it's not always the price. Okay. I think I missed. I did this. No, I don't think I've. Just a minute, I think there's something sitting here. Okay, sorry about that. I thought I'd missed some. Sorry about that. So, okay, I've got a question from Judy. Are headbands and hair clips good accessories? Headbands, you will see some French women wear them, especially in a traditional way. Hair clips, they will have to be very simple. I don't see many French women wear hair clips, but you can, of course, you can wear hair clips if you like, but keep them so that you don't, see them. So just we can see your hair, or if you go out, make a feature of them. Sometimes you have some really nice hair clips that look like jewelry, and that looks really beautiful. And Judy, thank you very much for your super thanks. I very much appreciate it. Thank you so much. Where was I? Ooh. Okay. Comment from D-Style. I agree, Marianne. So many YouTubers look like a Cézanne ad. They confuse Parisian look with French style. Well, some people, I think, look more like a caricature than the real Frenchman. I mean, we don't wear a beret and carry a baguette and, a bouquet of flowers and I don't know. We can go overboard. And this is what makes it a little bit too, I don't know how to say it. It's just, but when you see, how to dress like a Parisian, how to dress like a Frenchwoman, it's always the same pieces that are shown. It's usually pieces. When I talk about French style, it's not, I don't talk about just the pieces. I talk about the style itself. I talk about why we dress that way. I talk about the guidelines. I talk about the reasons why we create outfits this way. I talk to you about the colors that we choose. I talk to you about the prints that we like or don't like. And, it's much deeper. But when you see somebody that talk about Frenchic style or shows you, this is how French women wear, dress and stuff like that, how to dress like a Parisian. And it's all look like a caricature. You know that they don't know what they're talking about. You can go to Paris, you're not going to see many Parisian women wear marinière with a navy blue caban, a beret. That's going to be a caricature, or red beret especially. No. So you have to be careful who you follow, who you listen to, because if you want the real thing, you have to go to the right people. A question from Jen: how to wear a baby blue 30-year-old Chanel longer jacket? I don't fit in the skirt. Dressy versus casual. Well, that actually sounds beautiful, and you are the lucky owner of an actual Chanel jacket. Lucky you. So if you don't fit in the skirt, but the jacket fits you, you can use this to finish off a casual outfit. And as you have mentioned there, I think it is really good. I think if you're wearing the jacket for something dressy, make sure that the outfit is very simple. Otherwise, that will be too much, because the jacket is already Chanel. But you can wear, for instance, over a casual outfit, not distressed outfit or frumpy, but a casual outfit. So that means décontracté, casual and relaxed outfit, and finished off with that beautiful Chanel jacket. That would look absolutely amazing. So I hope that's helpful for you, Jen. I would love to see your jacket. A comment from Catherine. Oh, Catherine. As I get older, I cannot wear poorly made clothes. It does not look good. That is a very good comment, Catherine, because I find that as we get older, we need really, I think as we get older, we know more about style, or at least we're looking to know more about style. We're learning more about style, and I think we are more, comment dire, on en sait un peu plus. We are more knowledgeable in style, certainly our style, and this is why we become, un peu plus sophistiqué. C'est ce que je voulais dire. A little bit more sophisticated, and this is why I'm going to go for the more better finished pieces in a better quality, and better made clothes, as opposed to the low quality garments, again according to our budget. A question from Linda. True or false, French chic is a lot about wearing clothing that have natural fibers as opposed to wearing synthetic fibers like polyester? Yes, generally yes. But if you remember a video that I did with my lovely friend Adeline, she mentioned that there are various polyesters. And she mentioned a polyester that is of better quality and that does not make you perspire. So here you are. But generally, yes, we like things that are in cotton, that are in linen, in rami, viscose, cashmere, merino wool, that kind of thing, because silk, because they will last longer, and because they are better quality, we tend to look after these pieces better. And as you know, French women, I've explained it many times, in France, we tend to have a smaller budget. Salaries are not high, so we buy better quality pieces. Could be on a sale, or it could be on some brands that do very good quality things. For instance, this one is from Uniqlo. They do really good cashmere, and Frenchmen love Uniqlo for the cashmere, for instance. As soon as the cashmere come out in August, September, or the French, they dash to Uniqlo to buy their cashmere, as an aside. So because they are about €90 for each, and they do last, and the colors are usually really nice. So all that to say, yes, so we're going to buy less. We have a smaller budget. We're going to buy less, but of a better quality. So yes, we buy fewer pieces, and where was I? So yes, of natural fibers. We do like natural fibers generally. A question from Susie. I see some older women looking too put together, too pristine, being too matchy, hair perfect, makeup perfect, cuffs rolled up exactly. Do you think it's aging or boring? Oh, I did a video on being a désinvolte. So you may find that one interesting. It was about not looking for perfection. The Frenchic style is not about perfection, because we know it's not attainable. But having something, this is why you see many French women who have long hair. Their hair is never fully styled. Their hair is never perfect. It's always, almost kind of just got up hair, the sexy hair, that kind of thing. So, we don't mind doing this with our hair. We don't want it perfect. Our makeup is not perfect either. We can still see the skin. We can still see the freckles, etc. Our clothes are not going to be perfectly perfect. For instance, we're going to have something that is not, let's say we are wearing something, an all outfit for something somewhere smart. We're going to wear something that is not as smart in order to not make it look too perfect, if you get me. I understand that, but I don't know if you understand it. We're definitely not, into the big perfect makeup. It almost look like so fantastic that when I see some women on YouTube, Instagram, with the eyes like this, you're perfectly made up. The skin is like a painting. The lips, just everything perfect. The hair is perfect, and I'm just looking there as if it's a painting. Everything is perfect. But in French style, we're not like that. French women are not like that. We are more into the, this is me kind of thing. And again, we're having the less is more. Less makeup, less too perfect. That's right. We don't do the perfection thing. A comment from this style: you can wear the most expensive clothes, but if the attitude does not match the clothes, you will look ridiculous. Well, attitude is everything. I think I would say not just the most expensive clothes, but the design clothes, maybe designer clothes, or maybe something that you wear. So if you don't have the attitude, let's say you want to wear something high fashion, very modern, but sometimes you may need the confidence to wear this type of clothes or this dress. There's some dresses that you need the attitude behind it. You need the confidence. So definitely there's something about it. Attitude is important, yes. And I would say the confidence as well, yes. A question from Monica: what about beret, which is styled by tourists in Paris? It is supposed to be a symbol of French chic. Well, yes, every time I see that, I think it's the tourists who wear berets, sometimes Chinese or Japanese ladies, makes me smile, because I think they're giving, I think they want to be nice to the French, and they wear a beret, and I think it's really nice of them to do that. I think it's a lovely gesture. Because they like French style, they like France, they love Paris. So yes, I mean, but I think it's done in a light-hearted way. It's not really that serious. But if you see somebody who advises about French style, they tell you, oh yes, wear beret and blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'll say no more. A comment from Trish: sometimes it may appear too contrived. That's right. That's right, contrived. So yes, something that is too. It's almost a cliche, or they put all the cliches, because each nation, each style has their own cliche. So if you put all the cliches together, then you're going to have the caricature of that Parisian woman. But yes, it is too contrived. You try too hard, and actually, that is yes, yes. I've got to say that. I have to talk about that quickly. The trying too hard. It is really the opposite of Frenchic style. a French woman would not and does not want to look dressed as if she has tried too hard, because that will look too contrived. For instance, if you look at photos of many women going to Ascot, for instance, those races, many wear a style that is, they have the hat and they have the dress and they have the shoes and the bag that is all matchy, very busy, lots of detailing, very, very busy prints, and that would be too contrived for French women. I don't think you'll see a French woman wearing that type of outfit. So that is the style that they like, but the French women would not wear that. It is not simple enough, too complicated for them, not too contrived, too dressy. That would be over the comfort zone. I think it's a comfort zone as well. When I was mentioning the not distressed or not frumpy look, but the not overly dressy, I think it's a comfort zone, a zone we're comfortable with in French chic style, and that's where the French chic style is. I hope that makes sense for you. I hope you're understanding a little bit more about French chic style. Okay, a question from Ailey. In France, are there women who have really bad feet, like arthritis, and can't wear pretty shoes? Yes, but like everywhere, arthritis or bunions or something. Yes, like everywhere in the world, I suppose. But there are now very pretty shoes that you can wear even if you have problem feet. If you have problem feet and you can wear only flat shoes, there are brands now that make shoes especially for problem feet. And I've done some videos on that as well. And those shoes are very pretty. So you don't have to wear heels to have a pretty shoe. Because you can have them as well flat or very small heel if you like. A question from Apollo. Dear Marianne, we have the same age. I don't want to wear ladylike. I feel younger. How can we dress to look younger but not ridiculous in French style? Well, I have done a number of these videos. So have a look on my YouTube channel. My latest one was about how you can look modern. So, and I've done a few of them on how to look younger. But, in French chic style, we equate looking modern. S'habiller moderne is to be modern in mindset and therefore looking younger outwardly, because we have very much the inside out. Of course, if you have this mindset of being modern, looking modern, you will outwardly tend to dress modern. You will want to wear sneakers. You will want to wear just a sweater as opposed to a twin set, and I don't know. I won't say pearls because I love pearls, but you will wear your pearls with a white t-shirt, for instance. Nothing wrong with that. I hope that is helpful for you, Apollo, and all of you who have answered your question. I've got another one from Colleen. Do all the French women wear sleeveless clothing? Well, if you have good arms, you can wear sleeveless tops, sleeveless dresses. There's nothing wrong with that. But I did a video on how to style bingo wings. So have a look on my YouTube channel as well. A question from Lisa. I have loved the classic style since my teens and it suited me. Now I'm 50. I'm afraid it might look aging. Could you recommend some classic but modern brands to try, please? Again, have a look at my video on looking modern, because I mentioned some brands, and you will look in the description box below some of those brands. But yes, again, I mentioned the 80-20. The 80-20, the Pareto principle, and it applies to so many things in life. It's incredible. So if you like a classic style, like a traditional style, for instance, if you wear 100% classic, that will look too aging. That will look too, mémérisant, as we say in French. Mémérisant, mémère is a term for an old woman. So mémérisant means making you look like an older woman. That's the term, mémérisant. So yes, because it's going to be too much classic. So 80% classic and 20% trendy pieces, and that will make it look a little bit more modern, less classic, because that would be too much. Try to it's again, we have the thing like when I was mentioning before, the too many cliches together, and that's what became a caricature. So too many classic pieces together will look too much. So less is more. Again, that works with it as well. Comment by my hands worked. If you feel good, that's half of getting dressed. Well, exactly. And, of course, you will get better at it as you practice it. But if you feel good, you look good. And if you feel good, you are more likely to wanting to look good as well. So this is it. I think we have all the comments and all the questions answered. Fantastic. So please let me know what you think of those French chic, no, the pillars, les piliers du style français, du chic français, if you like. The 3 pillars of French chic. So keep that in mind if you want to dress not à la française per se. That means, when I mean à la française, French chic style, yes, but not, the too many cliches with the red berets and the marinière and the baguette, etc. The belly flat, not too many. Having said that, you're going to laugh because I'm wearing belly flats. But I'm not wearing the marinière, but you can wear that as well. But you know what I mean. If you want to stay in the Frenchic style, if you don't want to get it wrong, if you keep those 3 pillars of Frenchic in your mind, keep it simple. Less is more. Quality, not quantity. No, quality, not quantity. Beg your pardon. You are more likely to dress in the Frenchic style, which doesn't mean wearing a marinière, which doesn't mean wearing a red beret, which doesn't mean wearing ballet flats, but your style, whatever your piece is that you wear, will be more into the Frenchic style, into the quiet luxury, the simple style, the understated style, but still comfortable, still flattering, etc. So I hope you enjoyed this live stream, my lovely ladies. So first of all, thank you to all of you who've been live with me. Thank you very much on Solomon and Judy for your super thanks. If you have any topics that you would like me to talk about, that would be helpful as well. And I wish you all the best and keep up with your great style. So please keep well, look after yourselves and your style. And I will speak to you next Thursday. Au revoir.